Hello guys, welcome once again to Cookilicious Kitchen, where we make amazing and awesome delicious recipe. Yes, delicious recipe. Well, on our menu today is plantain pottage. Yes, I love plantain pottage, and I'm going to be showing you how I make my own version of plantain pottage. Alright, please, if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, just click on the subscription button and be welcome into this amazing family of ours. And if you've subscribed, thank you. You're the one who has made this channel a success so far. I do not take you for granted. I love you. So thank you so much for always stopping by to watch these amazing recipes that I put out. Alright, so on the menu today is plantain pottage. So let's dive into it and see how I prepare my plantain pottage. So I'm going to be using plantain, obviously. So I'm using 3 unripe plantains. I'm also going to be using 4 ripe plantains. 4. The essence of using 4 is because we want it a little bit sweet. I don't really like unripe plantain, so because of that I want to make it a little bit, just a little hint of sweetness. So I'm going to be using 4 ripe plantains. Okay, so if you don't want it to be sweet, so you can use 2 ripe plantains. And okay, so you use more of the unripe plantains and less of the ripe ones. But if you want it to be a little bit sweet, you use more of the ripe and less of this, or you use it of the same proportion. Hope you get that. Okay, so I'm also going to be using smoked fish, and I'm also going to be using onion. So I have Perewinkle. You can see it washed. Yes, I am going to be using Perewinkle. So in here I have blended fresh pepper and crayfish. So the proportion you want to use, the quantity you want to use, depends on your taste. Okay, so I'm not really a pepper person, so I think I used about medium size 5 bulbs of pepper. So, and the crayfish is optional, whatever quantity you want to use. So I blended it. So I'm going to be using palm oil. This palm oil I got from the village. You can see it's looking all black. Wow. So I got it from the village. I'm going to be using palm oil. I'm going to be cutting it into bite sizes. So this is the unripe plantain. This is the unripe one. So I'm done. You can see it. So this is the ripe one. So you can see I like cutting the ripe one a bit bigger than this other one. Okay, so that when turning and when stirring, it just doesn't melt into the whole thing. So I'd like to make it a bit bigger. So I'm going to start the cooking with the unripe one before I move over to the ripe. Alright, so I've added enough water. You won't add anything into it, just add water and set it on the fire to boil. So I'm also using pumpkin leaf. So I've shredded it. So in place of pumpkin leaf, if you don't have pumpkin leaf, you can use kale leaf or you can use spinach. Okay, they also taste amazing and wonderful in your dish. So let's check if it's, wow, you can see it's been boiling beautifully. So at this point we're going to be adding the fish, the onion. So I'm also going to be adding the crayfish and the pepper. I'm going to be adding salt. Also going to be adding my half teaspoon of agino Moto seasoning. And I'm going to stir it and let it cook again properly this time around. By that time the water should have dried a bit. I'll taste and we'll get back to it. So after 10 minutes So let's check and confirm if it's soft. So you can see it's almost soft. So right now I'm going to be adding palm oil. I'm going to stir. I'm going to let it cook for another 10 minutes. Okay. Wow. So right now we're going to be adding the periwinkle. You can see the color. Okay. So we're going to be also adding the riped one into it. And see how the stock is not so much, so we just need this stock to cook this plantain now and also to dry up. So I threw some meat I have in the fridge, just few. So we're going to let it cook until this plantain I added now is actually cooked. That should take like another 10 minutes. Let's check. Wow. So at this point, I'm going to be adding my knor cube. I'm using knor cube. You're going to stir and make sure it's on a low heat this time around. You know it easily gets burnt, so you don't want it to get burnt. Right now we're going to be adding the vegetable. So I'm going to cover so that it's going to go down. Let's check after 2 minutes. Oh, beautiful. We need to stir now. I must tell you, this tastes amazing, amazing, and my kitchen is, oh, I won't tell you what's going on in here. Hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you have not subscribed this channel, please subscribe so you'll be welcome to the family, please. And for my returning subscribers, you are always amazing. Please, thank you. Tell me if you enjoyed making this beautiful recipe with me in the comment section. Tell me if you have enjoyed it like this, if this is the way you cook your own, and also let me know if there's another method you cook your own that you would want me to learn. So thank you so much. So you're going to let it cook for another 2 minutes and our plantain pottage is ready. Amazing. So did you tell me, let me know what you think about this beautiful recipe. Thank you so much for always coming around. Bye.